Hello and welcome to Enfoque channel. If you're new to this channel, here we use our technical analysis, which is a very simple technical analysis. No indicators, no volume, just plain prices. And we try to extract logical information about the future behavior of the crypto prices. So we're going to take a quick look in the major coins and starting with Bitcoin as usual. So here we go. Well, this chart remembers us that we're in wave 5 of a bull trend that started in 2010 with the invention of Bitcoin. Then it made wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're in wave 5. Within wave 5, we so far have produced wave 1, 2, wave 3, the big upward move in last year, 2017. We can easily see 5 waves is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're in wave 4. Until before the last video, I was looking at this as a descending triangle. But now, which is here, right? But now, as we have seen the market break the support level and re-enter the support level, and especially break this resistance line and made a pullback, go down for what I think is a pullback to this resistance line. So I think I'm looking at this accumulation as a bottom. And if the market produced a bottom, then I go back to the weekly chart. I go even further back to the weekly chart where we used to have this support line, expecting that the market would fulfill its objective that could be projected from this descending triangle, and would make him touch again what we suppose was the support long-term line. But as we're producing a bottom here, I suppose, then we redraw this line, and now we have this beautiful upward channel that has even this middle guideline here. So I'm very confident now that that's what we're seeing in the Bitcoin space. So going further back to the last chart, to the daily chart, I think we should take a very good look now to this resistance level, right? This is the I was showing the short-term resistance line, and this is the medium-term resistance line. But I think one of the most important things in technical analysis is for you to give weight to the indications that the charts produce us. And what I can say about that is that the long-term indications are much more important than the short-term indications, right? So what I think is the most important thing to be observed now in the Bitcoin space, in the Bitcoin chart, is the bear trap it produced us. And that we can see, and with that, we can conclude that there's a button being made. If this button is happening on an important contest, and that is the contest where it is touching a long-term support line, then we might think that the support line is not going to be broken. And if the support line is not going to be broken, then what again? Well, we do know that the market is probably on a wave 4 of the wave 5 of a big bull trend. So putting this all together, it's I'm pretty sure in terms of what I'm seeing that the market is giving us an upward signal. So given that, I am now considering that we're probably going to be going up, and we're probably going to be seeing these resistance level being broke, and that will coincide with the broken of the 6,800 resistance level. So, and if that happens, I think we're going to have a very rapid move up, first to the $10,000 and then all the way to the $100,000. If you're new to the channel and you didn't see our analysis about why I think it's going to $100,000, it's very easy. And wave 1 and wave 3 are of equal percent change. That's around 50,000% upward move. And the point is that I don't have any reason to believe that wave 5 is going to be smaller than wave 1 and wave 3. If it's just equal, I think actually it's going to be bigger. But if it's only equal, we're heading to $100,000. And one interesting thing to notice is that, so in order for us to reach $100,000, wave 5 would have to come out of 200, where it was in 2015, and go all this way up, right? But the point is, look, we've gone so far, almost what? Come this far, from here to here, so that's almost 3/4 of the way, right? So we have only these little small segment of this upward trend to be conquered, and that I think is going to happen very fast. Of course, we have to first break the 10,000 level and then the 20,000 level, but after that, I think it's a matter of weeks, and Bitcoin is going to be there. And what I've shown also in other videos is that if we borrow one of these moves here, there's 3 moves for us to borrow, and that happened in the past, and bring it to today, it could easily go to $100,000 this year yet. That would be around October, for instance. Of course, that's just a consideration. I'm not saying it's going to be there, but you know, we're talking about going from, what is it now, 6,700 to $100,000. So we're talking about 1,400% upward movement, 1,400% upward movement. If it happens in a year, or in 2 years, or in 3 years, whatever. But I do think it's very possible and probable that it does go this year to this level. So now let's have a quick look in the other coins, starting with Bitcoin Cash, which has broken this resistance line. So I suppose it's probably going up to test its next support level, which I think it's 0.155 level. The Cardinal also broke us a resistance line, so we're keeping an eye on that. If it breaks the 2,400 satoshis, that's 2,400 satoshis level, this level here, very important resistance level, then we're probably recommending a purchase on Cardinal. EOS, nothing to say about it except that this resembles a downward flag. Well, see, we're breaking this support line here, and we're expecting it to come to the first Fibonacci level. It's respecting its this small resistance line. So, and this resembles a downward flag. So, wouldn't do anything in EOS. Ethereum in BTC, as you're noticing, I'm only showing the charts in Bitcoin, quoted in Bitcoin. And why is that? Well, I don't want to know about anything quoted in dollars. I want to know any coin quoted in Bitcoins, because I think, as I show you, that Bitcoins are going to $100,000. So all I want to do is increase the small little amount that I have of Bitcoins. Simple as that, right? So I want to analyze the coins that could eventually be in a situation of being outperforming Bitcoin, in order for me to buy these coins and sell them at a bigger value in Bitcoins in the near or medium term future, right? That's the reason. So why I'm showing, and this channel, I'll always be showing the charts in Bitcoin. Eventually, I take a look in the charts quoted in dollar, but that's just eventually. So Ethereum in Bitcoin is on a, let's have a look at the whole picture. We're far away from both resistance line and support line. But looking at this accumulation here, it looks like a rectangle or a downward flag. So I think we're coming further down to the next support level, which is at 0.064. IOTA, it's testing support, but no comments on that. LTC, it's also probably going further down. This resembles a downward flag. It's probably going to be breaking the support and coming to the next support level, which is at 0.01 Bitcoin. Monero broke the support line, but if we draw Fibonacci lines here, it has already touched the first Fibonacci level retracement level, right? So it might as well come further down. We would have to, there's the possibility for us to be seeing a triangle, would be a downward triangle. So I would have to see the market breaking this resistance line at 0.022 before thinking of buying Monero. Before that, I'll be way out of that coin. And this is Ripple. Ripple's testing support and looking as it will break the support because of the descending tops that we see here and bottoms at the same level. I think we're seeing a sort of, I've drawn these lines here. Some people call that a fan formation. I don't like that. I don't like that name. That formation. I don't care too much about that formation. I just draw it for having nothing to do. So I think Ripple's resembling the accumulation here is resembling more a downward trend triangle, descending triangle than anything else. So I'm expecting these 7,000 Satoshi level to be broken, and if it happens, the market is probably going to this next support level at 4,000 Satoshi. Stellar just broke this resistance line as we were expecting, and is probably going to test its next resistance level at 4,000 Satoshis. But you see, we're in the sideways trend, mid-term trend, and actually I must say that we're testing a important resistance level here, and if it breaks this resistance level, which I'm going to be putting in red, it might go to its next resistance level at 4,000 Satoshis, but well, no indications of a significant upward move. Tron, no comments, and it's right on the middle and sideways in the middle of this sideways midterm trend too. So no comments on Tron. And well, this is true USD, which is a stable dollar coin, right? This equals dollar. That's the value of the dollar as compared to Bitcoin. It is probably going down as well. As, I told you that the dollar, that Bitcoin is probably going up in dollars. Okay, so now we're going to the next set of cryptos. Bitcoin Gold. No comments. This is, even though it broke this resistance line, it's probably coming down. This resembles just a reaction to this bear trend. Wouldn't put my money on that. Binance coin is one of the coins that I keep an eye always, because you see, as I am a believer of the crypto space, I just think that the utility token of the biggest broker, the biggest exchange in the space, is probably going to do fairly well. Besides, if you look at the chart, we're going to be seeing a upward triangle that I've mentioned here in videos before. That's an upward triangle, and what's the prices has just come down to the former resistance line of this ascending triangle, and it was actually drifting down. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. It's kind of hard to keep an eye here on the daily chart, so we switch to the hourly chart, and in the hourly chart we might be seeing a pullback to this resistance line here. That would be around here, right? So let's have a look. Yeah, we might be looking at a pullback to this resistance line that was indicating that, you know, this could probably be a pullback to the, that's the level of, going back to the daily chart, that's the level of the former resistance line, now support line. So if we're correct, and if this, back to the hourly chart, if this is a pullback to this chart, then whenever we see a reversal here, I think it's a very good idea to buy Binance coins, and we're probably going to be releasing a buy recommendation in our Enfoque Calls service. If you want to know about our service, just send a WhatsApp to the number below in the comments. Okay, so next. Next. What do I do here? Yeah. Next is Dash. Dash is testing its resistance line, but you know, we broke this big triangle here, so it's probably going further down. Now, Ethereum Classic, that we were expecting, because it broke this resistance line, we were expecting it to go as far as 0.004, has now produced a bear trap signal. After that, it gives a bear flag. So I think it's going to be going further down, probably testing its next support line, which is at 0.0022. Nano, no comments on Nano, but it's probably coming further down. NAM, probably coming further down too, but very few history on the chart. We're in a descending trend. We're in a downward trend. It's respecting this resistance line. I wouldn't do anything before it breaks this resistance line. NEO, well, NEO broke the support line, made a pullback to the support line, and it's coming further down. So I think NEO is heading down. It's probably going to be breaking the support level at 0.005, and also this last button here, and it's probably coming to this next support level here, important support level at 0.0035. Omais Go broke this support line and is flagging down after breaking this support line here. Broke the support trend line and broke the support line. Here is flagging down, so it's probably going to its next support level at 0.0008, which is 80,000 satoshis, right? This level here. Ontology is flagging down. It's probably coming to this next support level at 30,000 satoshis. Quantum is flagging down, probably going down to next support level at 0.001. And Tron is respecting its resistance level, so wouldn't do anything until it breaks this level, and looks like a downward flag. It's probably coming down. VeChain broke the support line, probably coming down to its next support level at 20,000 satoshis. Verge broke this short-term resistance line, made a pullback, but now it's kind of flagging down. It's actually testing this important support level, which is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that's very small amount of satoshis. I must increase this. Style, edit. Let's see if it's working. Style. And I'll show you something we can do in Foki, the software I'm using, which is belongs to the company I'm CEO, 34-year-old company. Edit style, and I'm going to be prices 15, 17. Okay, that's better. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 3 left. So there's 300 satoshis, 350 satoshis is the support Verge is testing, and it looks like it's probably going to be breaking this support level. Well, it broke the resistance line. Well, not exactly, because we could actually manage this resistance line to here, and it would be actually testing this resistance line. So first thing to do is break the 400 Satoshi level for it start showing something. And if it breaks this last button here, it's gonna fall hard, I suppose. And finally, Zcash that tested and broke this support level, important support level, and then re-enter the support level, producing a bear trap, and is giving us an upward flag now. So I think it's coming up initially to its next resistance level at 0.35. We're probably going to be recommending a purchase on Zcash whenever we feel this upward flag, and we're going to use this 60-minute chart for that. Of course, that's the upward flag in the daily chart. Whenever we feel this is being broken, we're probably going to be recommending it. And that's it for now. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you next time.